Commissioner, last year I raised with you my concerns about a prison called Maghaberry in the north of Ireland, and specifically I raised the case of a Mr Taylor who was arrested and his early release under the Good Friday Peace Agreement was revoked by the British Secretary of State. He's detained in Maghaberry prison since 2016, March 2016, without having been charged, questioned or allowed legal representation. I'm sure you would agree that if any evidence exists to show Mr Taylor is a risk to the public, it should be put before him and his legal team in open court, but so far this right has been denied him. In the course of his detention, no evidence has been produced which would in any way justify his continued detention, nor indeed his arrest. His detention in this way fuels the perception of legalising term. Commissioner, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the case, but I would ask you maybe to make some comments on it, but again ask maybe your successor and your team to investigate and monitor this case.
Let me start with Northern Ireland. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with this case, so it would be presumptuous of me to comment on it, but I can assure you that my team will look into it. I think in Northern Ireland, both my office and the Council of Europe can have a very positive impact on human rights. I've been to no other jurisdiction in the Council of Europe where I've been asked, is this justice mechanism Article 2 compliant? So everybody's very aware of the standards. I hope they know what that means. They're very aware of the standards required, and the case law has real traction there. And I think that we can do a lot of good work there. I hope that soon you will have devolved government there so that people like me will have somebody to talk to at that level. But clearly there are a lot of lingering human rights concerns from the time of Troubles, and I think the Council of Europe has an important role to play there, especially given the risks to the peace, the risks to human rights in Northern Ireland associated with Brexit.